Focus on my beautiful face. Focus, I know you want to. Do it. You know, I just got back from snowboarding, so don't judge me. I'm kind of pooped. It was my first snowboard sesh of the season, but I loved it. You know, snowboarding is kind of like riding a bike. When you fall, it kind of hurts. That's not what I meant. What I meant is like you get back into it pretty quick. Like once I started riding, I'm like, oh my, this is where I belong. On the snow, shredding the slopes. That's what I do. And this camera's almost dead. I just started recording, it's almost dead. Throughout this video, I'm gonna show you some GoPro action because I did bring along my GoPro, which is not in here at the moment. I used the head mount, which I think I prefer the pole mount thing, but mine broke, so I gotta get a new one. But I do hope you guys enjoy the snowboard action. As I said, it was my first time of the season, so I'm not like super into it yet. I think if I go a few more times, I'll have it down and no more falling because I fell a few times. Lady, say hi to the camera. Lady, say hi to the beautiful people. Lady, turn around this instant. Lady, look at me. Look at me. Okay, she does not care about me whatsoever. She just wants to go downstairs. Go ahead. Go ahead. If you guys do enjoy this video, smash that thumbs up button because I look blue. Yo, why do I look blue? I could definitely do more of these snowboarding videos, and I will. I want to get like multiple angles, have a couple people recording, and make a cool video together because I love snowboarding. It's my biggest passion next to playing video games, and you know, YouTube, playing video games, same thing. Anyways, sit back, relax, and enjoy the snowboarding footage. Didn't say gameplay this time. Alright, let's do it, guys. Here, I'm at KB. We arrived. KB is a ski snowboard resort, and it's the closer one of the two that I normally go to. There's KB, which stands for Kissing Bridge, and then there's Holiday Valley. Holiday Valley is farther, but is larger, so there is kind of a trade-off there. Either the bigger resort that's farther away, or the closer one that's not as big, but it's still fun, because if you're snowboarding, that's fun. It doesn't matter where you are, the fact you are snowboarding makes it fun. So as I said, throughout this video, I was using my head mount for most of it. Then I would also hold it in my hand because it was getting kind of like, I don't know, it gets a little bit uncomfortable when you're constantly adjusting it, making sure it's aligned properly. I don't record the entire session because I like riding without it. And as I said, guys, I'm pretty beat, so that's why I sound not as enthusiastic, but I'm sure you guys can understand that. I just want to make sure I can get this video out before the next day, which might even be the next day because I've been posting it like random times. So here in the footage, man, I'm finally getting a feel for it. When I first started riding the snow, even before my binding was in, I knew it was gonna be a great day because the snow wasn't wet, it wasn't slushy, it was perfect. A good amount of powder, and we even went cruising on some slopes that were closed, but we were being rebels, and we were riding all the fresh powder, man. It feels like you're surfing, but even better. Even though I never surfed, you're surfing on snow. It's just like butter. It's so smooth. The feeling you get, the freedom. You could do whatever you want, and it's so great. Just like I said, man, it's my first time riding, right? And with that, you know, you might expect to fall on your butt a few times. So I did. I definitely wiped out, but I didn't hurt myself in a serious way. Most of the time I would catch myself. Like if I did fall, I would recover pretty quick. Like here, I fell.
First ride of the season.
These dudes were close by. I'm like, yo, first ride of the season. That's one. Like, you know, if you fall, it's okay. I'm just getting my balance back and finally readjusting to snowboarding because it's been so long. Once we got down to the lodge here, we bought our tickets because we arrived at the resort from the top of the hill. We rode down, bought our tickets, and now we're going back up. This was like the latest I've snowboarded in a long time. Normally, I would have been snowboarding by now and would have gone plenty of times, But since it did not snow that much until later, you know, I'm finally making some use of it. And I hope Mother Nature keeps dumping more snow on us because I want to go as much as possible. My bro and I, my brother Ben, we actually plan on making a trip out to Colorado possibly. If not Colorado, we might go to Vermont again. We went last year to, was it Jay's Peak? Which resort did we go to? I forgot the name. I mean, Vermont, the conditions are great. They definitely get a lot more snow out there than we do here. You know, these aren't even really mountains. They're just kind of like big hills. Out in Vermont and Colorado, those are like definitely a lot bigger of slopes to ride on, and I love that. The slopes here at Kissing Bridge, they go by so fast. If we were to bomb the hills and go just as fast as we could probably get down in like 30 seconds, honestly. It goes so quick, so we did try to make the best of it, taking the most outer paths and going for whatever we could. But since it was my first time, I don't want to keep blaming it on this. I was taking it easy. I wasn't going for anything crazy. I was just getting my balance back and getting a feel for riding on the snow because I didn't want to bust my dang head. I wasn't going for rails. I wasn't going for any like crazy jumps because for one, there really wasn't any jumps. But I was taking it easy, and even though I was, I still fell, dude. I got stuck in the powder and I just flew forward. If there's a bunch of powder, you should lean backwards so your board does not stick and you don't just fall on your face. I went back and saw myself just tumbling in the footage. I just thought it was so funny. I don't know why going back I'm like cringing as I watch myself fall. You know, I don't really care if people see me fall, but for some reason when I go back and watch myself fall, I'm cringing more now than I was then. I didn't fall to the point where I hurt myself. I'm all good. I know how to recover, and if you can come out of a riding session without any broken bones or any serious injuries, then you know you had a good time. Because when you ride, you better expect to fall, especially if it's one of your first times riding. When I first started riding, I would fall countless times, but you're not going to learn if you don't fall and get back up. There's no way you will get better if you don't practice. You're going to fall, get right back up, and do it again because you will get better and better every time. I think that kind of discourages people from riding because the first time they go, they might hurt themselves or just keep falling and then they don't want to do it again. But that's part of the learning process, man. And here's my brother Ben going for the little mini terrain park. I didn't go for anything. I was being safe. I did not want to hurt myself for my first time because I want to go riding plenty of more times. This part in the footage, we went to the closed trail because there was so much powder I could not resist. We're not there just yet, but you'll see soon what I'm talking about, man. This entire part was like just untouched. I mean, there are some people going down it, but just so much powder. It feels so amazing when you're cruising down this. It's so smooth, so buttery. It's like heaven, and it's one of the best feelings ever. Anyways, guys, this snowboarding vlog is wrapping up. I hope you enjoyed it. I know they weren't the best angles, but I will get some better ones for you guys and create some better snowboarding with Elite vlogs. I got to get another stick mount because I like getting the angle of me showing me go down the slopes. But if you did enjoy this, smash that thumbs up button in the comment section. Let me know. Do you ski, snowboard? And if you do, what's the best place you ever been to? Anyways, my name's Sean, aka EliteShot. I'm always going to be your friendly cat fanboy and snowboard fanboy too, but I'm signing out. Peace!
I was surfing.